Hello, hello. Let's talk about how to induce labor naturally. I would say that baby really knows when to set everything going. So it's just so intelligent the way our body works, or the way baby works with our body. So when baby is ready, develops like this cocktail of hormones which sets everything going. But sometimes it just takes a little bit longer, and I know from experience it can be quite stressful when people tell you you need to have an induction. Why is nothing happening? Your mum calls, your mother-in-law calls, when is baby arriving? So there are a few ways you can naturally induce labor. So the first one, I think, is really pretty straightforward, but not a lot of people think of it, is lovemaking. So what happens is that you create oxytocin when you make love. Yeah, that's also the hormone that sets labor going. And if they feel you're not progressing, that's what you get put on an oxytocin drip. So the other thing is that semen has got prostaglandin, which softens the cervix. So very easy to do, but probably one of the best ways. The other thing similar to lovemaking is nipple stimulation. So again, things you could consider because they do really get things going, and naturally as well, because you get the right hormones and then everything should run smoothly. The other thing that I personally swear by is acupressure, and there are a few points I wanted to show you today. So the first one is located on your hand, and just so it's an intestine pressure point. So if you have a look at your index finger and then go down to the junction with your thumb, and then you want to press with the other thumb, you can see, so into the under bit or the bottom bit of that bone, and you just want to hold it and press quite firmly and then release. Yeah, and you probably feel also that feels a bit sore. It's not necessarily a bad thing, because you do want to get things going. So pressing in there. So find your index finger. So here's the junction with your thumb, and then with the other thumb you press to the bottom bit of that bone. You press in and hold, release, and you can do that a few times. Doesn't matter which hand you go for. Also, if you can get your other half to do this for you, it's even nicer. So this is a good point. The one from experience I find works really well. It did for me. Sorry, I was just about to get up, and I know for a lot of my clients who come for a postnatal massage, is a point here. So it's an acupressure point. I'm just going to get up, but you can hear me and see what I'm doing. So this is actually a spleen point, and if you find your ankle, so the inside of your ankle, this is the inside of my foot, and you want to get 4 fingers above your ankle, so these are my 4 fingers, and then on the skin, so that's about here, and you just want to rub and release, rub and release. Again, really nice if your partner does that. So if you're lying down on your side, that would be your bottom leg. And what you can do is so straighten your bottom leg, you're lying on your side, straighten your bottom leg, bend your top leg, and then you can get a nice little massage just above that ankle. And I mean, there's no harm if you go a bit below or a bit above. I sometimes use long stroking, long strokes as well, and that works really well. The other thing I dug out is this thing here. So I made this myself because my other half isn't great at massaging, or he says his fingers hurt too much after he's done it for a split of a second. So I got creative. This is an old pair of tights, and you use one leg, and you have 2 tennis balls, and so you can see this is one end of the pair of tights, so I made a knot in there. Then put 1 tennis ball in, knot on there, another tennis ball, knot on there, and then this foot, then I knotted it back onto the leg bit. Yeah, so this is really nice if you haven't got anybody to massage you, because there's another pressure point which is located here. Sorry, turning my back to you, I hope you can hear me. So this is my bottom, and then you've got your sacrum here. So if I just pull down just a little bit, it makes a bit more sense. So you've got the dimples here, and then even if you can't see them, you can probably feel them. And then you move down to your sacrum. So you've got your tailbone a bit further down, and then your sacrum up here. And this is where you want to massage. So not on the sacrum, but on the muscles attaching to that. So here and here. So again, I find this is very effective. If you haven't got anybody to massage you, if you take these guys and then place them here and then lean against the wall, and then you can bend your knees to move up and down and massage them along here. So this is quite nice because it's exactly the distance for your sacrum. Yeah, so I hope that made sense. I mean, try whatever you can. Personally, I believe that if you can naturally induce, that is so much better as if you're being put on a drip. And then the surges or contractions, waves come really quickly, and that's really, you haven't got any control over them. Well, not that you have control over it when you do all of this naturally, but I think it's just a more organic way, because those surges start slowly, then get more intense and closer together. So that's manageable. But if it's if you're being induced chemically, really, that's what it is. Those surges will be bam, 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 and it's just very tiring, and you haven't got a break. And so try this. Try the two acupressure points as well. And I would definitely recommend lovemaking. Always a nice thing to do. Anything that makes you relaxed as well. A hot bath, a warm bath, sorry, not a hot bath. Watching something funny, reading a relaxing book, yeah, any of those really help. And I'm just going to leave you with, so the last bit is just a picture of those 2 points. So this is where the video will finish. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this gave you a good idea of what you can do yourself or your other half to get things going. Thank you very much, and please keep me updated. And I can't wait to see a picture of your new arrival. Thank you. And this is the picture of, can you see that? Whoops. Oh. Let me put this down.